If you are already planning your big trips for 2026, I need you to just stop for a moment. Please pause where you are. I want you to read this now, before you click that Book Now button. What I'm about to share with you could completely change not just where you decide to travel, but more importantly, when you choose to go. And in that rush, we can miss the most important details. Most people will book their future trips blindly, driven by habit or a little bit of anxiety. I am asking you not to be one of them. Let's take a breath together and think this through. Hello, all you wonderful people, and welcome. It's Samantha, and I am so glad you are here. At Places to Love, we believe that a truly great trip is about so much more than just a destination on a map. It's about connection, experience, feeling. Over the years, I have learned that timing matters just as much as the place you choose to visit. I have always tried to read the small patterns in the travel world. I listen for the quiet signs that things are about to change. I watch how people react to the stresses and joys of being on the road. And right now, I feel a significant shift coming. The world is whispering something new to us about how we should approach our future travels. This is not a message meant to scare you or to stop you from dreaming about your next adventure. Far from it. This is a message of empowerment. I want to help you travel well, with more joy and less stress. The signs I am seeing are becoming louder, and I feel a responsibility to share them with you. There is a strong possibility that many people will come to regret trips that were booked too far in advance for 2026. They will look back and realize that while the destination was lovely, the timing was simply wrong. The trip might have been perfectly fine, but the experience could have been so much better if they had just waited a little longer to finalize their plans. Let's think about what makes a trip truly memorable. It's not just the beautiful photos we take or the famous landmarks we see. It's the feeling of ease as we explore a new city. It's the spontaneous conversation with a local artisan. It's the sense of peace we find while watching a sunset without 1,000 other people jockeying for the same view. These are the moments that are often dictated by timing. Booking too early, out of a fear of missing out, can sometimes lock us into a plan that is no longer the best one when the time to travel finally arrives. The world is not static, and our travel plans should have room to breathe and adapt. I want you to think about this carefully. The year 2026 will not feel the same as 2024, or even 2025. Let me share a short, true story with you. It is a perfect example of what I am talking about. A dear friend of mine called me just last month, full of a mix of excitement and frustration. She had just booked what she called her ultimate dream trip for early 2026. It was a multi-week journey through Southeast Asia. She had been saving for and dreaming about it for years. She found what seemed like an incredible deal on winter flights. She felt smart for booking so far in advance. She locked in her hotels. She booked her internal flights. She reserved her tour packages. She felt proud of her organization and bargain hunting. Her joy started to fade a few weeks later. She was browsing a travel forum online. She discovered a major cultural festival had moved its 2026 dates. The new dates were 3 weeks before her arrival. Her heart sank. She'd planned her itinerary around this once-in-a-lifetime event. Her bookings were non-refundable, so changing the trip wasn't simple or cheap. The first and biggest mistake is booking too early simply out of fear. Fear of prices going up. Fear of flights selling out. People think booking early guarantees a cheap and safe option. But if rules shift or event dates change, early bookings can cost you in change fees or force you to miss out entirely. New unexpected fees can lock you in. Early can be a trap, not a safeguard. The second major mistake is blindly following influencer hype. We've all seen the perfect, brightly colored photos. The images show a stunning spot with no one else around. That can make a place famous overnight. Then everyone goes for the same photo. Prices, from coffee to hotels, skyrocket. Peaceful experiences turn into long lines and crowds. Instead, look for personal stories and real connections. A place is more than one perfect picture. The first and most important step is to wait before you buy your final non-refundable flights. Instead of buying immediately, begin a period of observation. Watch the price patterns for that route for a few weeks. Set up price alerts on a few different travel websites. If you see a significant price drop, that is your moment to buy. If you see it rising steadily, you still have choices and can make an informed decision rather than a panicked one. My third piece of advice is to consciously choose some underrated destinations. I encourage you to look for places that have less hype surrounding them. This does not mean going somewhere with nothing to do. It means finding the charming city that is one stop past the famous one on the train line. Instead of trying to cram 5 cities into a 10-day trip, try to take fewer stops and spend more days in one single place. This approach, often called slow travel, has profound benefits. It allows you to truly sense the rhythm of a place, to discover the local bakery, to learn a few words of the language. From a practical standpoint, traveling slower also gives you more flexibility. My first prediction is that crowds will grow incredibly fast in the most famous Instagrammable places. When a specific location, colorful street, a unique cafe, a stunning viewpoint gets a viral moment on social media, it will become inundated with visitors almost instantly. The window between hidden gem and overrun hotspot is shrinking. You will need to be strategic to find a moment of peace. My second prediction relates to costs. I believe that travel costs, especially for flights and popular attractions, will jump suddenly rather than rising slowly and predictably. The era of a single, all-inclusive price is fading. My third prediction is that some destinations will become more restricted, or will introduce entirely new rules for entry. Ultimately, I believe the best and most rewarding trips in 2026 will be the ones that are quiet, intentional, and above all, well-timed. Now, I would love to hear from you. Have you already started planning for 2026? And is there a special place that keeps calling to you? Please tell me all about it in the comments below. I truly do read them, and I love hearing your stories. Thanks for spending this time with me. Travel wisely, and be kind to your future traveling self.